Hey Infectious, it's Dominator. Let's go over this round 5 tunnel jam and some of the things that I'm looking for and looking at to get a good time here. At the start, I'm letting the car just go straight as much as possible, and then I know that if I go straight, I'm going to touch the sidewalk, so I am going to just tap to the right a little bit to move the car over to the side, and then just small taps to get myself back into a nice position here. I'm going to do 360s on this jump. What I'm hoping for is to be in the middle, however. I didn't get it, so I only got the one rotation. But if you do get the 2 rotations and then the nitro bottle, you should be pretty much set up for shockwave already. Instead, I have to do some wiggle drifts here in order to get myself the shockwave to plow over this section here. Now, you want to be back on the road before the shockwave ends, otherwise you will lose some speed. And you want to align yourself so that you're not touching this sandy part on the right, or else you will also lose speed. Now, with all that, if you have not touched a wall, and this is where a lot of this is going to be key to help you out, you should get a perfect run coming up about here. Now, we want to save that perfect run so that through this section right here, you want to go into orange nitro and line yourself up to pick up that blue bottle up ahead. This part right here will slow you down if you're not in a nitro state. So make sure to use your orange nitro to plow through. And then stay away from the right hand side. If you go up top and then drop down just before those arrows, you can see it kind of really plummets down. And you're going to lose speed there too. So you want to stay over to the left hand side here, nice and smooth. Then we can do our 360, or sorry, we can do our barrel rolls off of this jump here. I would have preferred being higher. Otherwise I would have been able to clear it and gain an extra rotation and more nitro. So instead, I have to drift just a smidgen in order to get what I need for shockwave. Now, if you have not hit a wall yet, you won't have to drift to get the full nitro bottle. So when you're rotating on the barrel roll, you're going to want to stop it near the bottom so that you can accumulate and reserve that nitro, and then we'll get a perfect run. And that will be enough for shockwave to lead us up here. Now, you can start the shockwave a little bit sooner because if you get a good rotation on this ramp, that will be maintained through the jump. Also, now there is that invisible wall on this jump. So what you want to do is you're going to want to be going high and then pulling over to the right. You're going to go right, then you're going to move it back left. Once you reach your top speed, like you see here, I've switched off so that now I'm accumulating nitro. When we land, shockwave over that part, and then I'm going to start drifting until I get what I need for shockwave again. And this is another part. You will be able to get another perfect run just up this portion here. And then we're going to do the jump, hit our top speed again, turn it off. I didn't have quite enough for shockwave, so a small drift, get onto shockwave for that ramp there. Now we're going to drift here. I landed a little awkward, but we're going to get through with enough for shockwave to carry over and cut this corner a little bit. We're going to hit this blue bottle as well, and then I can go into yellow once I'm back up to top speed. Here I'm pressing the nitro, getting as much as I can for that max airtime. A little bit of yellow because on that portion there, the 2 yellow nitro bottles are enough to do to fill you up completely, since I used it all going over that last little jump there. So I know that I can go into yellow nitro a little bit to get up to my top nitro speed, and then with the drifting for this corner, I'll collect enough to be able to go into shockwave after I pick up that yellow bottle. Always there, when you see this portion here on the left, so this is the special barricade for the Grand Prix versus the usual barricade, the steel one, there is an edge there. If you hit that edge, you're going to lose about 40 kilometers. It doesn't look like it knocks you that much, but it really does affect your speed. And if you're stuck against the guardrail, unless you hit it at a certain spot. I found that a little bit after the curve is best. It gives you a little bit of a bounce when you hit the guardrail, but it's enough of a bounce that it doesn't affect your speed, and it clears the little gap here that's caused by these special Grand Prix barricades, and that way you won't lose speed. So that was a 108.351, so that's my personal best at the moment. I know the guy ahead of me, he's got a 4 stars, so this might be as best as I'm going to be doing. But it gives you some ideas, at least, on some things to think about and consider, and you want to do as much smooth driving as possible. Avoid the walls as much as possible. So good luck, racers. Good luck, racers, and I'll see you on the track. Take care.